All right, hey gang, I've got a worksheet that deals with riddles here, and we're talking about perimeter, I believe, for the most part on all these problems. The question again is, can you set up the equations based off this information? Now remember what perimeter means. Perimeter means to find the distance around an object, or you could say the sum of all sides, but we don't want to forget what perimeter means. So let's take a look right away at one of the problems. I've got problems 3, 7, and 8 that I want to work through with you guys and show you what I mean, what I want you to do. So in number 3, it says this: the width of a rectangle is 12 centimeters less than the length. The perimeter is 156 centimeters. Find the width and the length. Okay, so for number 3, on all these problems, I'm drawing myself a picture. Okay, all right, and so it says here the width. So the width is 12 centimeters less than the length. Okay, so if this is the length, I want to make the length x. The length is unknown, but the width is defined in terms of the length. Okay, so what I mean by that is this: since the width is 12 centimeters less than this, I can go ahead and take x minus 12. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to find the perimeter of this object here. Okay, so the perimeter, then, if I add up all the sides, if this is x, and then this one is x minus 12 as well, the perimeter of this entire shape is going to be this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 x's, and then we have minus 12 and minus 12, so minus 24. So that's the perimeter, okay, in terms of x. We call it in terms of x because it's defined in terms of x, okay? Now, it tells us that the perimeter is actually 156 centimeters here in number 3. So if I go ahead and put that in for the perimeter, I now have an equation that I can go about solving for the length and the width, okay? So if I add 24 to both sides, that gives me 170, 180. And if I divide through by 4, x will be 45. Okay, so this length, when I plug it back in, the length is 45 centimeters. And if I take 45 minus 12, that gives me 33 centimeters. So this is a 45 by 33 rectangle, okay? And I should put the centimeters there, okay? So as we look at this, if I go over to my worksheet here, I'm looking for 45 and 33, and what I notice here is that right there. Those are the two dimensions of my rectangle. So for number 3, I'm going to go ahead and put an A in that place. So an A goes there, and I think that's the only spot that has a 3. So down here, if you didn't see that, okay, only spot that has a 3, so I put an A right there, okay? Now, I think I may have changed my mind now that I'm looking at number 8. Let's talk about number 5 and then number 7. I'll fix this. Let's do 5 and 7, okay? So in number 5, it reads this. Let's see here. The perimeter of a triangle is 76 centimeters. Side A of the triangle is twice as long as side B. Side C is 1 centimeter longer than side A. Find the length of each side, okay? Now, as I draw my picture out again, I am a visual person. I have no idea what these lengths are going to be, but I'm going to label them A, B, and C, okay? Those are my side lengths. So it says here, number 5, the perimeter is given. Side A of a triangle is twice as long as side B. And side C is 1 centimeter longer than side A, okay? So what I'm going to do, since side A is twice as long as side B, I'm going to make BX, okay? The reason is because if I double that, that gives me side A. And once I know side A, it says side C is 1 centimeter longer than side A. So this would be side C. And if I can add all those up, the perimeter, which would be x plus 2x plus 2x plus 1, okay, the sum of those 3 sides is going to equal 76 centimeters. So if I put 76 in, and I start to solve this, 3x, there's 5x is plus 1. If I go ahead and subtract 1 from both sides, 75 equals 5x. And if I divide through by 5, x is going to be, let's see here, 25, 15. Yep, that's right. Okay. So if I want to know my side lengths of my triangle, I plug them back in. This is 15, what was it, centimeters? This one will be 15 times 2, so 30 centimeters, and then 31 centimeters. So these are the lengths that we should be looking for. Okay, so if I go to that 15, 30, and 31, oh, there it is, K. And so for the number 5, I can put a K in for each of the 5s. I think we've got that there. So if we look here, there you go. Okay. On to the last one, number 7. So number 7 reads this. Let's see here. Too many papers on my desk. A triangular sail has a perimeter of 25 meters. Side A is 2 meters shorter than twice side B. Ooh, that's kind of blah, blah, blah. Side A is 2 meters shorter than twice side B. Side C is 3 meters longer than side B. Find the length of each side, okay? So, again, I'm going to draw a triangular sail. And I'm going to label these A, B, and C. No idea what their dimensions are going to be, okay? So I'm going to go back to the first sentence, or second sentence. Side A is 2 meters shorter than twice side B. So I'm going to make side B X, and side A is going to be twice, 2 meters shorter than twice that. So I'm going to say 2X minus 2. Okay. Side C is 3 meters longer than side B. 3 meters longer. Okay, so hopefully that made sense. 2 meters shorter than twice side B, 3 meters longer than side B. Okay, so from there, the perimeter is just going to be the sum of all those sides. Okay, and so they tell us the perimeter of this figure is 25 meters. So I'm going to do x, 2x, 4x. Negative 2 plus 3, I'm going to say plus 1. And then from there we can subtract 1. And then divide 3 by 4. Okay? So now that I've got x to be 6, I can say that this length is going to be 6 meters. This one's going to be 9 meters. And 6 times 2 is 12, minus 2 is 10 meters. So 6 meters, 9 meters, and 10 meters would be the 3 side lengths there. So let's look and see where the 6, 9, and 10, looks like we have that for letter R. So when we go to number 7, I'm going to put an R for each of the 7s. There's 2 of them down there. Okay, so we're looking at that right there. Okay, so your job, your task, if you choose to accept it, which hopefully you do, is to finish the rest of those problems. Have fun. And I look forward to seeing your work tomorrow. Make sure you show all your work. Good night.